Ethan Saylor would have turned 32 last month. Instead, he died 5 years ago during a scuffle with police at a Frederick movie theater. Ethan had Down syndrome. His death has led to a new kind of officer training. As Denise Koch reports, the disabled themselves are teaching police how better to deal with people with disabilities.
Ethan Saylor loved the movie Zero Dark 30. When it ended that January day in 2013, he stayed to see it again, not understanding he needed another ticket. 3 Frederick County deputies moonlighting as security were called to forcibly remove him. Ethan's caregiver.
All of a sudden I hear kicking and screaming and ouch, and then all of a sudden they're on the floor and all the noise, it was just completely silent.
Ethan died of asphyxiation, his larynx fractured. The officers were not charged, but his death mobilized a community, and his mother fought to create the Ethan Saylor Alliance.
Ethan was a gentle young man.
He was a loving and gentle person. Ethan had difficulty communicating, and he had difficulty managing his emotions.
Chris, are you okay?
Which brings us to this scene being enacted by 4 young men with disabilities. They are part of Loyola University's LEAD program, created by the Ethan Saylor Alliance to better train officers on how to deal with people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Loyola, Best Buddies, and the Municipal Police Academy together designed this program where officers role play with real people with disabilities. In this scene, Chris's wallet is stolen.
Hey! Hey, stop! Hey!
An officer is called.
Hey, Christopher, buddy. Hey, what's up? I'm Tracy.
These actors, or self-advocate educators, are part of a small group that has role-played with over 100 officers from 15 districts in D.C. since the program began last summer. Here, Officer Burnett does the right thing, getting down on Chris's level and taking his time.
One of the things that I preach in the class is patience, to slow things down, because a lot of times one of the biggest problems or hurdles is communication.
The police officers need to learn how to patiently communicate with people so that they can let the individual in question know that they are not going to hurt them.
Now, Officer Burnett illustrates what not to do.
Who was the victim? Who was Christopher? I don't know you guys. Can you uncover your eyes for a second? Are you lying to me?
Right is here. He's not lying.
Was it right for him to get mad at you like that?
No. I thought maybe Chris was treated unfairly.
Officer Burnett has had real-life experience interacting with people with disabilities.
Because of my approach, I have done well in those situations, but I could have done better. And this training has definitely opened my eyes to that.
Now I understand.
We know from the feedback that we've received from the trainings we've done so far from officers that this has had a real impact on the way that they retain things.
We want to treat everybody with dignity and respect and treat people with disabilities as people first.
That makes sense.
It really does.
Incredible.
Yeah.